Hey everybody, it's Tony with Big T Bariatric and I'm back at you with another video, and today I have even more sad news. We just covered a few days ago the news that one of the American Idol contestants died of her obesity, and this time we have another person who has died with unknown causes, so we don't know why he died, but we'll get into that here in a moment. But the news is that plus-sized influencer Kaliajas, I hope I'm saying that right, 503, dies suddenly at the age of 37. Shocking. It shouldn't be that shocking. Thousands of followers. Plus-sized influencer. Now, I don't know if he was a fat activist of sorts, but he was definitely a plus-sized influencer where he would go around, he would travel, and he would eat at different places and review food. So I don't know Spanish, so I'm not able to watch his channel and go and see what he talks about, whether or not he promotes obesity, but certainly with his lifestyle, seeing how large he is, easily mid 400s, probably about as big as I am right now, maybe even larger. He definitely lived life in the fast lane when it comes to just how much eating that he did, how much celebrating food that he did. And it says Kaliajas 503, real name Edgar Landavarde, died at the age of 37. His family confirmed the news on his Instagram page, shocking his 82,900 followers. It is a painful truth for the family, but we are making it public to all media. Our beloved Kaliajas 503 has left this world, they wrote. Sorry for all the ads on here. I tried finding a news source that had less ads, because when we look at the Daily Mail that I looked at before, I was going to use this one, and there's ads all over the place. So I'm like, let me find one with less ads. But anyways, we thank each one of you for the love and support you have shown him. Okay, you know what I'm going to say right here, right? If you really love this guy and you really supported this guy, why didn't you warn him about his behavior? This is no different than Hungry Fat Chick who gets on camera and scarfs down food. This guy gets on camera and scarfs down food, and rather than warning him, rather than turning away and stop watching him, a lot of people were gravitating towards him and like watching fat people eat on camera to the point of death, apparently. So we still have too many people watching people like Hungry Fat Chick, watching people like Kaliajas, however you say his name, watching people eat, watching people kill themselves, destroy themselves, do all sorts of terrible things to themselves, and then we say we're supporting and loving them by cheering them on and allowing them to make money off of doing this on channels like YouTube. And it says here, his cause of death was not shared by his family, but some fans speculated it has to do with his lifestyle. So he died of unknown causes. We don't know why he died, but it's very apparent, right? And I know fat activists and some people, maybe even some of you watching, are going to put in the comments, we don't know, it could have been anything, it could have been a car accident, and that's true. It's unknown causes, but I think his family might have reported that it was a car accident or something else other than a heart attack, but he died suddenly. So the fact that some people are saying that it might have had something to do with his lifestyle and nobody's corrected that and said, no, it was a car accident or it was cancer or something like that, I think it was related to his diet. It probably was a sudden heart attack because that's just kind of the lifestyle that he was living. And even some people said, unfortunately, Kaliajas never worried about his health. Another mentioned that he seemed unwell in his latest videos. So that tells me that it was likely a heart attack because, you know, a lot of people, a heart attack isn't that sudden. You start feeling bad for some time, and because your heart is just like struggling, and then all of a sudden it just pops. Like there's something going on there that, you know, you have a blocked artery, you're not getting the blood flow, you're not feeling very well. So it says here that fans expressed their condolences on his Instagram page as well. We will miss you in our homes. You were part of our lives without even knowing you. Thank you for brightening our lives. God keep you in his arms and find peace now and eternal rest. So I know when I start talking about enablers and stuff like that, people turn off. Like, they don't want to know about that. They don't want to talk about that. And they think that you are 100% responsible for what you put in your mouth. But at the same time, just like with Hungry Fat Chick, we enable them by watching their content, by supporting them, by cheering them on, and saying, you know, you're a part of our lives. So what was it about him that was a part of your life? Why were you encouraging him in what he was doing? That's just, it's a very difficult thing to talk about, I know, but if you really cared about this guy, then you would warn him about what he was doing to himself. Edgar was buried on Saturday in Santa Tecla, El Salvador. Even so, his family will be continuing to honor his memory. I hope by not continuing his memory or what he was doing before. His family posted various dates and times over the next week when memorials will be held in his native El Salvador. The memorials will also be live streamed on his YouTube channel. Edgar created his YouTube channel in 2012 where he shared funny moments from his life and travels, where he used it to review food joints. So it was kind of like a fat Anthony Bourdain, right? He would go around and he would travel and review different food joints. And there's lots of people that do that on YouTube. Some who are competitive eaters. And they were nowhere near the size that this guy was. And a lot of these competitive eaters, they don't grow into obesity because they do their food review or they do their competitive eating, and that's like their only meal of the day, or for a few days they'll fast afterwards, they work out afterwards, so they maintain a good shape. Now, I'm not saying that I support those kinds of things either, but at the same time, you got to admit that there's a difference between someone who's promoting their obesity, they're not working out afterwards, they're continuing to get larger and larger, and they continue to put out this kind of content, versus somebody who's working out and fixing their problem, right? So he was sort of making money from his food addiction, from the fact that he liked food, so he continued to travel, make money off of it, gain supporters off of it, and more people were watching him and supporting him in what he was doing. So we're going to take a quick look at his YouTube channel here. He had 179,000 subscribers. So clearly he was making some decent money doing this. And right away we see videos, and I kind of fast forwarded through this one to see what he's doing. But I can sort of make out in the thumbnail, it looked like new record, 35 tacos. So this guy was eating a tremendous amount of food on a lot of these visits. Maybe not every single time. This one, he looks like there's a couple plates there. Just visiting a food establishment with a friend. World record, 35 tacos. I hope he didn't eat all 35 tacos. Again, I don't know Spanish, so I'm not going to sit there and watch something that I'm not understanding what's going on. If you know Spanish and you can watch these videos and let me know if I was wrong, go ahead and do that. Visiting different restaurants, eating a ton of food right here, big old large steak or pork chop or whatever that is. Look at how big this guy got though. Like, he kept ballooning up to a humongous size, and eventually he died of unknown causes. And I'm not trying to pick on him. The guy's dead. So I mostly make this kinds of content, warning of this, to, again, share the danger of what people are getting into if they don't take care of their health. That's what a lot of this is. And I feel sad for this guy. I feel sad for his family because he didn't need to do this. He didn't need to balloon up to this size. He didn't need to be making tons of money eating food like this. Looks like, let me mute that. This guy was huge. He looks bigger than I am right now, so I don't know how big weight-wise that he got. Yeah, it's not showing what he ate. Maybe. Oh, okay, right there. Yeah. Is that dessert? Because that looks like a ton of food right there. Looks like his own version of Heart Attack Grill right here. All these freaking patties on this burger. You can't tell me this guy didn't die of a heart attack unless it comes out later again that he was in some sort of an accident. Just eating, even in the pool, eating food. Tamales, I recognize the word tamales there. But anyways, guys, I just want to make the point here and beg you, please do not support these people on YouTube. Do not support Hungry Fat Chick. Do not watch any of this content. Do not watch Nick Ocado. I don't care how much of a train wreck he is. Do not support these people. Support them if they change their lives and decide to go on a weight loss journey, then support them. Then cheer them on. I can't tell you what to watch. I can't tell you what to do. And I know I'm going to get some nasty comments about this video. But it just goes to show exactly the types of things that are going on, the type of encouragement that we're giving these people, and we're literally encouraging them to death. We're encouraging them to keep up with their habits, their bad behaviors, because they're making money from it. This guy made plenty of money reviewing food and eating garbage food to the point of dying at 37 years old. That's 3 years younger than me. So right now I feel blessed that I'm still alive. But his life got very, very difficult. I'm sure it was very difficult to keep up with the traveling that he was doing, keeping up with the eating that he was doing. And just, it's very, very tragic. We're going to see more and more of these stories. We absolutely are. Again, this is the second one I've covered in a week, right? It all comes down to how we as a society treat these people by engaging with them and supporting them in what they're doing to themselves. And we need to we need to change that trend somehow. We need to stop encouraging these people somehow. But anyways, guys, that was a quick video. I just saw this and I wanted to make a quick video on it. Let me know down in the comments what you think, even if you disagree with me. And I know, again, somebody's going to say, don't tell me what to watch, Big T. I'm not telling you what to watch. I'm just saying we got to be more careful about who we support, why we support. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care. I love you. God bless you.